So I got an email from a guy who said that he's a Wordle lover and he makes puzzles and he's made a new puzzle and he asked me to check it out and I thought I'd make a video about it. It's called Dicele. I don't know how to play it. I thought, let's figure it out together. Let's give it a try. It's a daily online game. I'll give you the link in the description below. And let's go ahead and play it. And again, I know nothing about it. So here it is. How to play. Solve the Dicele in 21 moves or less. Rearrange the dice such that they add up to the sum of rows and columns indicated on the board. And I guess in this description, he has across the column 15, 18, 21, 9, 11. So you have to rearrange the dice so that the row with the dice on it adds that number, and I guess the column, which would then probably be added on the bottom, 15, 18, 21, 9, 11. You can swap any two dice on the board. The dice color will change to show you how close they are. So that's sort of a Wordle thing, I guess. And then he wrote here on the bottom, example, dice is neither in the correct row nor in the correct column, so it's just white. If you get the yellow one with sort of arrows, dice is either in the correct row or the correct column, and if it's green, dice is in the correct position. I guess this then implies that you only have one solution. And let's see. The thing that, of course, immediately sticks out to me is that, I don't know if you've ever seen the game Waffle, which is the same grid structure where you have to swap them out to make words across and down, and you have a certain number of moves to do so. Here's the same thing I see. There's already some that are green here, so that's kind of good to know. There's already some that are yellow, so that's good to know. I see we have across the right here 17, 7, 18, 11, 22, across the bottom, 21, 9, 19, 11, 15. It seems very, very simple, and it looks like the game's even starting by giving me a first move, which must be a hint, I guess. So let's take it and let's get going. All right, so we've swapped these, I see, and now that's green, so that's in the right spot. I guess if I had to start somewhere, I would probably want to start in the spots that have the yellows, because to me, if it's yellow, it's either in the right row or the right column. So in a situation, I guess, like this, where I look at this 6, it can't be in the right row because there's no row here, so it is in the right column, it's just in the wrong spot. And so and looking at it, there doesn't seem to be a difference between if the 6 was here or, say, the 6 was here. So therefore, the 6 either needs to be here or here. The number is 21, there's 3, so there's got to be a lot of high dice here. And since this is 17, there needs to be a lot of high dice there. I'm going to guess that maybe the 6 needs to go there. And it turned green, so I guess that's correct. So I guess now I can do the math here. 6 plus 2 plus 2 is 10. So 17 needs to be the number, so therefore a 3 and a 4 is left. They have 3s, weirdly, but since they're not right, I'm guessing that instead of a 3 and a 4, maybe the combination needs to be something like a 5 and a 2, or maybe a 6 and a 1. And I see that there's a 6 here that's in the wrong row or column. I wonder if I was to move this here. Yeah. Okay, good. So then I just need to put a 1 here. I guess I'll grab this 1. So I guess we'll move on to another row or column. One thing I just noticed is that even though this is a row, there's only 3 dice in the row, and yet there's another number here. Okay, so I didn't catch that right away. So therefore, if this is a 3 and this has to be 7, therefore this has to be either a 2 and a 2 or a 3 and a 1 as the only way to make this work. But actually, there's no remaining 2s, so therefore one of these has to be a 3 and one of these has to be a 1. So I'm going to put the 3 here. And actually, it's saying it's wrong, so I'm actually going to put the 3 here. It's going to have to be correct. It also means a 1 is going to need to go here, which makes sense because 1's in the wrong column. So now we can, I guess, work the math down here. We have a 6 and a 1, and a 5 and a 3, so that's 15. So therefore, that must be a 6 to make 21. So let's look at, I guess, this column across now. We have to hit 18. We've got 6 plus 4 is 10, plus another 4 is 14. So we know that to make 18, we need 4 left. Again, it's either 2 and 2 or 3 and 1. This 3 and 3, 1, they're in the wrong column, so therefore that's got to move there, and that's got to move there. That takes care of that. And then look, it looks pretty straightforward. It's just a swap. Get it in Google Play. It doesn't say that you can get it in the App Store on Apple yet. Okay, here's my review of the game. I liked it. I could definitely see this being something fun to do on your phone every day, like your Wordle when you wake up. I didn't think it was hard enough, and it may be because there was just too many moves. I had 10 moves remaining. I think there maybe should have been 6 or 7 fewer moves. I also thought it was fairly easy, and I'm going to put a link in the description below. Hey, to the guy who made it, I think you did a great job. Keep going. I really like these types of puzzles. I like dice. In fact, I have videos on how to play backgammon, and other dice games. I've got Wordle. I've got all kinds of word games on my channel. More. Keep going. Nice job, buddy. Keep going.